Hey friends, it's Mr. Chris. How are you? You doing okay? Hey, is it getting colder outside? Yeah, and some of the leaves are starting to change. It's fall, right? I'm going to do a fall story time today. And we're going to talk about the fall, or also called autumn. Autumn's the big word for fall. We call it autumn or fall. Summer has summer, spring has spring, winter has winter, but fall has two names, fall and autumn. Okay, you know how I like my pop-up books, right? Oh yeah, I know you like them too. Our good buddy Dave Carter with his pop-up books. This one's called Autumn. See? Autumn. That's the big word for fall, right? Look at that quail. You ready? Let's do it. Oh, have you seen some of these? I've seen some of these. Pumpkins. Look at, there's gourds and squash. Oh man, autumn days bring a chill in the air. Yeah, we talked about that. It's going to get cold outside, but not too cold yet. Sometimes you wear a coat in the morning and it gets hot. You can take your coat off later, right? Look, there's a skunk. That's a butternut squash, and there's our pumpkin, right? Check out the book. Whoop, look at that vine sticking up. Oh, look, a black widow spider. If you see a black widow, go get a grown-up. Don't touch it, okay? What do we got over here? Some acorns. Look, we got some bison. Bison are buffalo, right? All right. The fall. What we got back here, hiding back here? That's a spirited skunk. He's running around having fun. There's a pear tree. There's some sandhill cranes. Is that what that says? Yep, sandhill cranes. Because animals start to migrate, right? You'll see geese flying over. They're going south where it's warmer. Oh, you ready for this pop-up? Here we go. Autumn pop-up. Ready? Whoa, look at the tree. And the leaves coming down. Look. Yeah, what color are those leaves? What color is that? Yeah, yellow, right? There's some acorns on that tree. And look, Mr. Chris is in the tree too. Oh, man, look. It says, colorful leaves. Right? Colorful leaves float gently from trees. Yep, the leaves start falling off the trees because it's autumn or fall. Look, we got a bald eagle flying up there. What are those guys? What are those? You see what those are? That's right, they're turkeys. I tell you what, I've seen a lot of turkeys. I've seen turkeys here in town in Walla Walla. And look, we got a yellow-bellied marmot. Look at him. Cool, huh? We got our big old tree. And look, there's a woodpecker. A northern flicker. Yeah, look at him. Oh, who's that little? Who are those guys? Those are river otters. I've seen some of those over by Burbank. And then willow branches. Yeah, and look at those acorns. I wonder what kind of tree this is. If it's got acorns on it, what do you think? Oh, look at that blue jay up in the tree. Yeah. If it's got acorns on it, it's probably an oak tree, right? That's right. Let's see. Here's another. Well, it's autumn in the desert, too. Look. There's a desert autumn. Look, there's some quail. Look at that. Isn't that cool? There's a red-winged, what is that? Grasshopper. And there's a bigger grasshopper down there, the green one. What's that green one called? That one's called a Nebraska cornhead, because there's lots of them in Nebraska. We got California quail and bush monkey flower. And the fields are full of life. It's true. They are full of life. Purple sage. Oh, look, we got a porcupine hiding up in this rock. Check it out. And we got a California dog face. It's like a moth. Check it out. Dark-eyed junco. That's a bird. There's a dark-eyed junco sitting up there. We have them here in Washington. Sure do. Look at the cool plants on there. Even in the fall, because it's not winter yet, right? Everyone's getting ready for winter. Oh, here's another big one. You ready? Here it comes. Whoa, check it out. Look at the moose. And there's a beaver, right? Oh, look, he's at his beaver den. Here, let's put up. Whoop. Look, he's at a beaver den where he lives. Look in there. There's a baby beaver. And look, there's a raccoon down there. And there's some salmon. Well, this could be right here where we live. Let's see what it says. It says, who nibbles the water plants? Who builds their home with logs? Who builds their home with logs? That's right, our beaver friends. And who nibbles? Look at that, Moosey's nibbling. That's right, and the raccoon's nibbling. Everybody's get filling up before the big winter. Those are called aspen trees. Aren't they pretty? Oh, there's a bird up there. A red-shouldered hawk. Oh, maybe you've seen hawks around here. We have lots of hawks. I always see hawks when I drive out to Touchy or out to Prescott. Yeah. There's always a hawk sitting up on a telephone pole. Yeah. Isn't that cool, though? Boop. You can look at it like that, and then you can look at it like that. Our pop-up books are very cool. You can check them out at the library, too. There's another pop-up. Remember we talked about the desert? Looks like some wheat fields. You know, we're all familiar with those around here, aren't we? And we see those pheasants. Look at that redneck pheasant. We got plenty of those. There's some pronghorns out there in the field. Altocumulus, that's the type of clouds those are. Look at that wheat coming up there. Oh, man, we got some wheat. We got another, what's that bird in the field out there? That's a meadowlark. And we got an American kestrel, which is also a big hawk. And we also have some corn hiding up in this wheat, too. We got plenty of that here, don't we? And it says, who sings the beautiful songs? Oh, well, all of our birds. I've heard pheasant calls and hawk calls and all kinds of birds. They're getting ready for winter, too. It's not winter just yet. It's still fall. Here we go. Winter is coming. It's time to harvest. Ready? Whoa, look at that. Cool. Those are persimmons. Have you ever had a persimmon? You should try one. They're actually pretty good. And look, we got a silver-haired bat. Ooh, bats. Because you know what happens in the fall, right? We have Halloween. That's right. Are you excited about Halloween? And sometimes it gets foggy, right? Look, we got another moth up there. What's that moth called? That's called a polymus moth. It's easier for you to say. Polymus moth. And we got a pomegranate tree. And look, we got the long-tailed weasel. He's hiding out behind that persimmon bush. Well, that's the pomegranate bush he's hiding out behind. And those are the persimmons up here. And look, there's our bats up here in the tree flying around. Maybe we should do a bat story time. Look, there's a meteor because it's nighttime. There's an almond tree and a walnut tree and a hazelnut tree. And that's when we have to gather all of our good nuts to have during the wintertime, right? And that was Autumn, a pop-up book by David Carter. It's pretty cool. I like pop-up books. I know you do too. This one's called Hello Autumn. I think this has really good pictures because all the leaves start changing. Oh, apples, right? And pumpkins. Check it out. This is written by Shelley Rotner. We're going to read her book today. Hello Autumn by Shelley Rotner. Have you guys ever had leaves and you make a big pile of leaves and rake them up and then you kick them all around and jump in them? That's one of the best parts of fall. Hello Autumn by Shelley Rotner. And yeah, you can get a piece of paper and you can do a rubbing with the crayon. Yeah, with the leaves. I know you've done that. Summer is ending. And autumn is coming. See, look, those are green leaves. You've seen that outside right now, right? So summer is ending and autumn is coming. The last flowers bloom. Sunflowers hang with heavy heads. I got some in the backyard. Insects sing their goodbye song and swallows swoop. Those are swallows birds. They're swooping around. Look, have you seen some big sunflowers? Maybe you have some big sunflowers. Look at those pretty flowers. And there's our bug buddy. Summer's coming to an end. And autumn's starting. Change is in the air. It feels cool and crisp. You get up for school in the morning and go outside. You're like, I need a coat, right? Throw your hoodie on. Look, she's getting chilly. She got a hat on. And then by lunchtime, it's usually warm, right? The days get shorter and the shadows get longer. That's right, every day. Little less sun every day. Gets darker sooner. Look at her shadow. Look how long her shadow is. Let me get a quick sip. Trees and plants spread their seeds. New ones can grow in the spring. Milkweed seeds dance in the wind. Look, it's a milkweed up there. And look, all that milkweed, ragweed, yeah. Oh, what's it say on this page? Oh, look, helicopters, right? Those are fun. Let's say some acorns up there. Some pine cones. I like getting a pine cone, put peanut butter on it, and roll it in bird seed, put it on the tree. Yeah. Acorns and pine cones scatter on the forest floor, and maple seeds twirl to the ground. So that's what it's a maple seed. But we always call them helicopters. So they fall off the tree, they're like a helicopter. Right? If you get a big handful and you throw them in the air, they all helicopter down. Autumn is here. That's right. Look at those red leaves. Wow. He's up in that tree. Be careful when you climb a tree. Don't hurt the tree too much. I like climbing trees when I was a kid. I bet you like climbing trees too. Yellow, gold, red, and orange leaves. We have a lot of yellow leaves here. I've noticed that. Where I'm from in North Carolina, we have lots of different colors of leaves. But out here, I feel like we have mostly yellow. I see a lot of yellow. Doesn't mean they're not pretty. We still have some pretty leaves. Sometimes it's fun to go for a drive. Go see all the leaves with your family. Yeah. You can go get some pumpkins, huh? Fly and fall to the ground. That's right. The leaves flying. Have you ever had to rake the leaves? Or like they got their boots on. Kick up in the leaves and make a big pile like we said. Oh, wow, look, we've got some reds in there, some yellows, and some pine needles, right? It says, we gather bouquets of beautiful leaves and rake and jump in colorful piles. That's right. That's what we're talking about. Look at all those pretty leaves. Look, he's about to go. Look, he's going to jump. Oh, look at that pretty bouquet she's got. And it says, cold temperatures at night bring morning frost. Oh, so look at the frost on that leaf. See the frost on it? And the ice crystals? Mm-hmm. Animals get ready for the cold days ahead. Squirrels collect and store nuts and build cozy nests. Owls find shelter in hollow trees. We got plenty of squirrels, I'll tell you what, here in town we do. I live near the park. We have lots of squirrels. Look, there's a squirrel's nest up in that tree. And look, who's that? Whoo, whoo. Let me hear your owl. Whoo. Oh, let me hear it. Oh, good. Have you ever seen an owl? I have an owl that comes sometimes at night. There's a big church by my house. He likes to live up in the church steeple. Sheep and horses grow thicker coats to stay warm, and dogs and cats do too. Birds grow more feathers. Look, there are pup. Look at that horse. And that cat. Look, I'm growing my beard to keep me warm, right? Soon, turtles will bury themselves deep in the mud, and snakes and earthworms will burrow underground. They gotta keep warm too, huh? Look, there's a turtle. Look, she got an earthworm. That snake. They burrow into the mud underground to keep warm. What are we just talking about? Other, but we saw some bison. Look at that big guy. He's huge. Isn't that cool? Some animals migrate. They go south to find food to stay warm or to breed. Like monarch butterflies, right? And there's some geese flying over. And look, even whales migrate. Have you ever seen the whales? Like if you go to the Sound or go see some orcas maybe? That's like a big blue whale to me. But whales go all the way from Alaska and come all the way down to go to Mexico to keep warm, right? Just like the monarch butterflies. They go all the way down to Mexico to keep warm in Central America. Other animals get ready to go into a deep sleep. What's that called? Anybody know? That's right, hibernation. Until spring, bees store extra honey in their hives, and bats and bears find caves. Some frogs will sleep in muddy ponds. Look there, a big old frog. And look, our bees and their honey. Look, we talked about bats, right? Yeah, and look at that black bear. He's gonna hibernate. Just eat all the bears right now. Be careful when you go hiking because there's lots of bears out there in the woods, right? Oh, look at these carrots. That's the other good thing about fall. It's time to harvest all of our goodies we've been growing all summer, right? It's like he got him some carrots, there's some pumpkins, and apples, and gourds. Let's see what it says. People are getting ready for winter too. We harvest the last crops: carrots, pumpkins, squash, and apples. I like coconut carrot muffins and coconut carrot apple muffins. My wife makes them. They're really good. You like a stew? We're going to make a stew when it gets cold, right? Cranberries float and turn red, and corn stalks turn gold. Where I come from in New Jersey, we have cranberry bogs, and you get to gather all the cranberries up. Have you ever had cranberry sauce, maybe at Thanksgiving? Cranberries are really good. Look at all the cans. Maybe you're grown-up cans. Maybe you can and have all your stuff left over for the winter. And there's corn. They're going leaves. And it says, many people preserve food to eat through the winter. We put our gardens to bed with covers of leaves. So yeah, if you have lots of leaves, leave them on your garden. That way your garden has all that for next year, right? Look at all the good stuff we can enjoy over the winter time. We just had to can it up. You like a good piece of corn? Yeah, me too. Uh-oh, autumn is time to celebrate Halloween, right? Look, what are you going to be for Halloween? You going to dress up? I hope so. Go trick-or-treating? Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of fall. And Thanksgiving's going to be in the fall, too. We get to eat all our good food. We have mashed potatoes, turkey, and cranberry sauce. We give thanks for the bounty of food from our earth. Oh, look at those peppers up there. I like a good pepper, don't you? All right, look how happy she is. Look at that happy baby. Yeah. The trees have lost their leaves and are bare. The soil is cold and the ground is hard, and the days are getting shorter and shorter. And then it's the shortest day of the year, and winter is here. Not just yet, though, right? We're still going to enjoy fall. So I want you guys to get outside and have fun, all right? And actually come to the library. Reading a book under a tree in the fall is so much fun. Look at that. Well, I hope you're ready for the Halloween's coming soon. And I hope you have a nice fall, guys. And come see us at the library, okay? Have a good day. Bye.